and I just check it to make sure that it looks intact.
This is the specially designed cooler Brenda Patrick prepares before every trip to pick up, then deliver precious donated stem cells or bone marrow.
This is where the product goes.
Brenda started as a courier for Be the Match in October 2020, during the height of the pandemic.
Why then?
Well, they needed people. I had just retired. I'm a retired nurse practitioner, and it was kind of like right up my alley.
But couriers don't need a background in healthcare. They just need to care.
I think that probably the most important requirements for being a courier is to have respect for what you're doing, and you also have to be able to think on your feet.
That's because when it comes to travel, things often don't go as planned.
What's the biggest snafu you've run into?
I got to TSA, and they said you don't have the correct paperwork.
That happened in New York. Brenda did, in fact, have the proper paperwork, but she missed her flight, and that cost her half a day.
And I had to fly to another airport and then get a car and then drive it to where I was going just because of the mix-up.
And that's why hand carried is so important, because they will guard it and facilitate it.
Ruth Kessel is the courier program supervisor for Be the Match.
What happens if someone can't make it, even despite their best efforts, within 24 hours?
So 48 hours is our window, but 24 is what we always strive for. And we just move heaven and earth. We've had couriers in helicopters, we've had couriers in cop cars. Whatever it takes is what we do to get it from A to B.
The first couriers were paid employees. Then, in 2004, Be the Match launched the volunteer program because the number of transplants started booming. Ruth says out of more than 750 couriers, 60 to 75% are volunteers, ages 21 to 80, from all walks of life.
Just how valuable are these couriers?
Invaluable. There is no price to put on them, and their dedication and passion it's what makes, this work.
Brenda says she has made about 20 trips so far, but it's the first one she'll never forget.
I was delivering to a children's hospital, and I was really nervous about the process and the procedure and the paperwork and getting everything right. And then I delivered the product, and it still affects me. I delivered to a child. That hit me, that what I'm doing, that kid is going to get a transplant.
A chance at life.
Exactly.